Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back Neverland. It is my first official video of i-dle now being i-dle. I am very excited to get into what we have for today. They have dropped 2 music videos since I last did my videos about them. I think the last videos I did was my K-pop catch-up. So I am ready to see what we have in store for today. Now, quick warning, you probably hear my voice is a little bit scratchy today. I had a performance yesterday and so my voice is not doing the best, but I'm going to try my best to treat it nicely today. But today we have 2 music videos, one pre-release music video and the actual title track for their new album. I believe it's an album. We Are i-dle, I believe. I'm going to just make sure and check real quick. But that is what we have for today. We have Girlfriend and we have what dropped today just a couple hours ago, Good Thing. And I'm very excited to see what this is about. I definitely have seen like concept photos and whatnot, but like other than that, I think like I have basically not been too spoiled. Yes, We Are, or it's just called We Are, which dropped today. So I'm intrigued to see what is going to be in store for us. So if you don't know how I usually do things, how I usually do this, I'll watch both of these music videos twice. And I'm sorry that I didn't get to this when it was released, because I think the first music video was released before it was actually, like, I think I was back that day, or it was like the day after I was back from my tour, so I just had no energy. But I am excited to be here and checking this out. So I just say though, let's dive right in and get into our first music video, which is called Girlfriend. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're starting off with the Girlfriend music video from i-dle, officially now. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Like I said, I feel like I've only seen visuals, no audio things, so that is very exciting, and I'm happy to be basically going into this with a blind eyes red, if you call it that. I was gonna say that I checked before I got into this how long ago it's been since I did like their full group stuff, and it's been almost a year, which is insane to say. But I was like, oh, what is the most recent thing? And it was like award shows and minis solo, and that's like the most recent things I've gotten into. So it's been a while, but I'm very excited to be here. So, like I said, we're watching these music videos twice. The second time with captions on, pause warning, reaction warning. You know the deal. You know how this usually goes. So let's dive in and see what we have in store for today. I very much am ready. So let's go. Hold on. I have seen this look from her. Soyeon, I love you. And I was like, she cut her hair pretty short recently, and I was like, that looks pretty nice. And then she cut her hair even shorter, and I was like, that is a look. Like, yes, rock that, Pixie. Ooh. Woo! Gorgeous. Hi, girl! Whoa. This is a lot more pop than I thought it would be, based on, like I said, the things that I'd seen, because it all looked very serious and very gritty. Well, by the way, everyone looks so good. We're kind of giving, like, I mean, depending on what we look like right now, because she's clearly, like, going through something. Like, she's carrying out trash in her hair, like, her outfit and stuff. Like, Shua looked like fully, like I don't know, like a businesswoman, too. But it seems like they're all in different walks of life. It's maybe just, like, the colors of this music video, because it's so gray that it's giving me that vibe. But it's very, like, it feels very serious, and then you mix it with this very much, like, pop song, you know? Bloody Shoe. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Yes, Mion. Wow. Let's party. Woo! Girl, sorry by the way, my nose and my throat is really it's just very dry right now and I don't know why, so I apologize about that. I picked up on that line, now you're a girlfriend better than a boyfriend. And then I heard, I don't give a fuck, and I'm like, oh my god, girls. This contract renewal did good for them. I'm just saying. Like, thank you. I didn't speak about that in the intro, but I believe that their name change was because, like, they're doing it like a little bit of like a change up for their, like, because again, 7 years they recently hit, and that's usually when you, like, your new contracts renews if you're continuing on for 7 years. Yes, please. Yes, girls, absolutely. I need to hear all of them say that. Oh my god, but again, this dress, and she's got like a German Shepherd now. Like, wow. And those boots, she's fully given, like, not villain, but like Secret Service agent or something like that. Men in Black. Women in Black. Wow. Yes. Absolutely. Ooh. I love the looks a lot. Let's go! Your girlfriend better than the boyfriend. Your girlfriend better than the boyfriend. I don't give a fuck about love, 'cause we are i-dle. I don't give a fuck about love, 'cause we are i-dle. I don't give a fuck about love, 'cause we are i-dle. The sleeping on the floor, yeah. Oh my goodness. That was really fun. Like I said, I was totally not expecting that vibe in terms of like what the song was going to sound like, because again, I hadn't heard it before at this point. I didn't know what I was getting into. But I was like, I saw all the pictures and stuff, and I was like, ooh, I really wonder, like, are we going to get something like, you know, like Super Lady or like something like that. And I don't know, because again, we are going to get into the like title track soon enough, because I believe that the next one is the title track. I think they did a Allergy and Queen Card situation. But, you know, I didn't know what to expect, but still, even then, I was like, this is not at all either what I thought potentially what we would get. But I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. It felt very much like, you know, sort of like that era of like when this type of party music was popular, you know what I mean? Like, it's giving me like Iconopop and like that type of like let's not care about what happens tomorrow and let's just have fun all night type of vibe. And it seems maybe that is kind of the vibe here in terms of like that I don't need no man type of music that was very popular, I think a couple of years ago, and I do think needs to come back, because we're sliding a little bit too far into being like, you know, we're losing a lot of our progressive ideologies in society. So I think this is something that is needed. But like, it was very fun for sure, and I enjoyed this vibe a lot, and they looked fantastic. The makeup, especially like Miyeon, you're a queen, you know, the K-pop's princess, you know, like she is just one of the most gorgeous people ever, honestly. And obviously Minnie's my bias, so I can't point her out as well. And obviously Soyeon's like revamp almost, like she had short hair like recently. It's not new, but also like this short hair is like short, you know what I mean? But yeah, even though I caught that vibe, I caught that line, and I caught also I don't give a fuck, which it shouldn't just have been Minnie and Shua. It should have been all of them, honestly. Like, give that line to all of them right now. I need to hear all of them say that. But I'm excited, though, to get into this one more time, because there are definitely lyrics that I think there's quite a bit of Korean here, so I need to understand that as well. So let's dive into it one more time after I checked that everything's smoothing. Yes, everything's working. Let's go. Girlfriend. Hold on, let me see here. You don't need to be anyone's girlfriend to shine. You're a good thing all on your own. You're not a chain to be kept. You're the spark that breaks them. Don't waste your time on every love tease. If you're after something real, start by being real. You're unstoppable, and that's the truth. So live loud, be yourself, do it your way, but only if you want to. And the ones who matter, they'll love you just as you are. 100% back that message. Like, if you, sorry, I unpaused. Even if you don't like i-dle's music, there's just something about their message that like eats every time, and you cannot dispute that, you know? Absolutely. I just know that they got flamed by the K media and the K fans for this. I just know it because listen, Korea is a conservative country. We all know that. However, it's gone to a weird point where I feel like so many Korean men just like cannot even seemingly understand the point of feminism. And I just know that they are so angry at this, because why are you relating to a mama's boy who doesn't have any good qualities besides a good body? Is that you? Is that why you're relating so hard? You know what I mean? Are you seeing yourself a little bit too much in this? I love them though. Like I said, their songs are not always my vibe. I do it. Like Queen Card was like, that went platinum in this house. But they just always eat with their lyrics, truly. And I assume they mean that like if you split in between there, so it's your girlfriend. However, your girlfriend is also better than your boyfriend, absolutely. But I also love that. I love that because I think it's also, there's such a fixation about like romance in society as well, that like I think sometimes when you start dating people, you kind of forget about your friends, Which you shouldn't, absolutely. Like, you shouldn't just have one person that you constantly hang out with. I feel like that is like a recipe for things to go bad, you know? You should have time with other people as well. And if your partner doesn't like that, then that's something about themselves. That's insecurity, you know? Your girlfriend better than a boyfriend. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are idle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are idle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are idle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are idle. Everybody say, yeah. 다시 만나준 연락은 양심도 없지 그 새낀 좀 뻔뻔해. 만날 건 아니지. 갈 거면 너 나랑 절교해. 답장은 just 설마 만날 건 아니지. 갈 거면 너 나랑. That's so true too. I love this vibe because this doesn't happen to me that often, but I've had some people around me who like constantly go back to toxic exes, and I've been at points where I'm like, dude, if you are gonna like not heed my warnings, then what am I even there for? You know what I mean? You rant to me and then you go back to him, you get angry, and then you get sad, and then you come back and rant again. And I'm just like, you clearly are not in a good, happy spiral. And there's somebody who's messing up that. And it's clearly that guy, you know? 답장은 just 쓰레기 누비 out of 안주 아주 lovely 하게 cool he deserves it it's lucky baby 네가 좀 봐봐 주옥같이 예쁘잖아 야 바보야 전배는 아까웠지만 어쨌든 파트 flash list unloaded to Instagram 맘껏 웃어봐 자 복수해주자 Revenge mentioned This is my vibe, absolutely. Woo! Cause we are idle, I love the colors of this music video. It's just so cool and like almost cold looking, but I love that vibe with it because it makes sense. And with the song, it's just really, really fun. Yeah, I like that line a lot too. I don't give a fuck about love because we are idle, because it kind of is a double. Once again, it's kind of like double speak, right? Because it both means idol, obviously like an idol, but also like a kid. Or like a like a child, and not necessarily like that truly, but you know what I mean. And I like both of those, you know, because it's kind of like, you know, for obviously in that idol part, that is kind of their job. They're not really in the Korean industry. You're not really allowed to have partners because it's seen as like a kind of a backstabbing towards your fans, which is a very weird stance to take about it, being like, you can't have, because like the girlfriend and boyfriend stans are like, oh my gosh, what are you're like you're abandoning us, you're like not treating us well, and just like, you clearly have some type of relationship that is not reciprocated, you know? So it's that, but also, again, that of, like, kid, which is, you know, sometimes I do kind of miss that vibe of, like, not really caring about what other people thought about who I am, and, like, also, I feel like constantly, and it's probably just a university thing, I'm around a lot of good people, so, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. But with people who are not in my friend circle, there's a lot of talk about, like, relationships, and, like, specifically then, of course, romantic relationships. And, you know, it's that part of my spectrum where, like, I don't really know where I stand. I just know that, like, you know, I'm a sapphic individual. So, you know, it's like, it's interesting to think about that, of being like, yeah, if I were still a kid, people wouldn't care about my relationships in terms of that way. But now it feels like that is something that is constantly being thought about. Is like, yeah, I have to have I have to have a relationship, or else it's weird, you know. That's just me speaking, and I'm ranting a lot today because I'm hoping to warm up my voice a little bit, because again, it's not doing the best. But that's kind of how I'm seeing it too. But I love these lyrics. Absolutely, speak your truth, girls. I have a lot of these thoughts myself, and it is very true. You know what I mean? Like, your friends, and if that's your girlfriends, but also your boyfriends, your girl and your boy friends, you know, treat them well, and maybe heed their warnings, you know, if there's somebody who is mistreating you. So, yeah, that was Girlfriend. I enjoyed that song a lot. We're going to see, though, if I play it that often, because it's still a little bit outside, but I definitely do enjoy this type of vibe, specifically now that it's summer. I think it's going to be quite nice to play. So that was Girlfriend. Now we're getting into the song that dropped today, which is A Good Thing. I'm going to go and quickly check some things, and then I'll be right back, but we're going to check out the next music video right now. Alright, lovelies, we're on to our next music video, which is Good Thing, which was released just a couple hours ago, and yeah, I'm excited for this one as well, of course. Now, I didn't know we were gonna get a warning, but here we go. I'm excited. This video may contain violent content, so this is gonna be this is exciting. We're gonna see how we continue on from the previous music video, if we're gonna have like similar vibes, or if it's gonna be totally different. I really don't know. Like I said, I haven't heard anything from this either, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, let's dive in once again with watching this twice. Let's go. Ooh. Stop hate, spread love. Okay, it seems we have some fighting going on here. What is this outfit? And who is that? I'm assuming that's Yugi, yeah. Oh. I did see that teaser, though, of them where they were, like, it was kind of, I think it was called Girlfriend something teaser, music video teaser, I don't know, something like that, where they were, like, standing, like, in front of this, like, white background, and they were, like, very just, like, calm and smiling and happy, and then as soon as he was, like, there was a guy who was like, okay, cut, and then they all just, like, dropped faces, and they, like, it's clearly, it was supposed to be, like, business relationship, you know what I mean? So, like, that's them, but then also, like, oh, girl, damn, she was like, okay, I know what I need to do. Okay. Damn. Woo! It was me on that is a crazy outfit if I've seen one. You know what I mean? Like, that is out there. That is extra. I appreciate that, though. Oh my god. Yes, absolutely. So they are supposed to be like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. We're just hanging out. You know what I mean? We're so cute together. And then behind the scenes, basically, they're like hate each other's guts, you know? Not the hose. Woo! Woo! Let's go! I love the mixture of like some rock elements, but also these like electronic elements as well. It's really, really fun though. It feels like something I would have listened to like in my teens, and I mean, I'm technically still 20, so I'm still in my teens. I don't know, 20s. No, I'm not in my teens technically, I believe, but still, it's not like that. It's that I'm talking like 10 to 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Someone just do a fucking flip. Ah. Yes, platinum. I need that outfit right now. Oh my gosh. It's giving like she's like an Overwatch character or something like that. Woo! Magical girl. Oh my god, fucking punk mini. Yes, please. Yes, yes. They keep like grabbing each other's hair. Hey, absolutely. Sure, is me just sitting like not bothered at all, and then Yugi's fighting. I think she's fighting Soyeon, and then just like I don't know what Mion is doing, but she's having fucking fun. Or she was pushed. I really don't know. Never mind. Minnie was behind her and was like bashing her shit, I guess. Woo! Oh my god. You just pushed her out of the train. Alright. Woo! Yes. Is that an actual choreography? Yes, please. Absolutely. I freaking love that fit so much. Like, yes. Woo! Oh my god. Are they okay or what? I assume they're not fine. Okay, well, rest in pieces. I was not ready for that at all. That was giving like that attitude, Ive's attitude music video as well, where they just threw a TV out the window in like the last second. At least here I got some time to like think it through, but I was not expecting that. They were all just like, all right, I guess we're going to our next place of like just like, you know, I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere, and then it just exploded, you know. But I love this contrast. I think it's really, really cool. I mean, I don't think this necessarily means that they like hate each other. I don't think that's supposed to be that's not supposed to be it, I believe. But I think it's just supposed to be that contrast of like who you are on camera, quote unquote, versus who you are in real life, because, you know, they were kind of exploring that in the last one a little bit, with that whole like i-dle thing of like you can't date, and then here also you're supposed to be that pristine, very elegant, especially if you're a woman in the industry, but you're supposed to be very elegant, not to take up too much space. You're supposed to keep your peace, but also, you know what I mean, not act too weak. And, you know, like there's a lot of different things that you're supposed to be if you're a female K-pop idol. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be something very specific and very in the box, you know? And I feel like for me at least, maybe in their previous parts of their careers, you know, when they didn't discuss these things, you know, you could like say that they followed that as well. But I feel like in the last couple of years, of course, they've always strived to do their own thing and their own very, you know, admirable thing of trying to go against the grain. And I think if you're a group who constantly gets hated, like I said, by Korean men, then I think you're doing something good. You know what I mean? But I really like this vibe. Like I said, it had some like of that edginess to it that I really enjoyed. And it was overall just like, I really enjoyed that like that synthy electronic vibration mess, whatever that, like, I don't know what to call it, but I really enjoyed that you know, really, really fun. But at least that's what I am getting from it, you know what I mean? But of course there are lyrics, and we're going to get to them in just a second, so let's dive in and see what they are singing about as well. Even though I did hear, I heard some swear words as well. I think there were more in the last music video, but I definitely heard them, you know, at least in the English ones that I could understand. Let's get into it. Let's get into it one more time. Did she get gum or whatever? I don't know. Something like that. Ooh. Like there's something about a woman with short hair that like will always hit good, you know what I mean? Especially this is short, you know what I mean? Like it's just like that, you know, like in the back there. It's really, really fun. Like this is the reality. You know, it's kind of like that of that meme that's like, you know, well, I don't know, but that like, what is the first word you would use? Like, fantasy, reality, or whatever. You know, like that comparison of being like, this is the like fake version of us that like, you know, is very, like I said, very pretty and very just like cute, and then this is what happens, you know, off, you know, like that vibe. Good thing. Fucking love the lip ring as well. Like she looks so good. I'm weak. Absolutely. And the way that she just gets grabbed by the head. Again, there's a lot of hair tugging in this one, which is like, I understand why there was a violence warning, because yeah, I mean, also with the bomb at the end or the exploding car. Bing. This is dropped today. I'm assuming there's no way to know. There's no way to know the choreography yet, but I'm assuming, like, you know, we're gonna see it soon, and I'm assuming that's part of it. At least I hope so. Damn. And they're just like, alright, time to spray it down. Damn. Well, that was Good Thing by i-dle. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, the song was definitely, I think I enjoyed this song a lot more, based on just like the vibe and the energy. This music video I enjoyed as well, even though, you know, I saw the point with the last song and I really appreciate that. I think this is still more in terms of like my music taste. This is more in line with that. And yeah, like I said, love their energy. I think this is very needed. Like I say, I think they always bring something unique, fun, and interesting. I will, like I said, that's not something to knock for. And I think, you know, we all have different opinions, but that I think is something that we can agree on is very good. But yeah, I feel like with these lyrics, though, I did get like her little part about cars go vroom vroom. Yeah, that was very fun, you know what I mean? And there was also, you know, like, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of sarcasm in here, because I want to see here, like, the, baby, I heard your good thing. It's really, really good. And that being the chorus. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me who's being a little slow today because you know, I don't know. I've just been in a weird headspace as of recent, and I need to kind of come out of it a little bit, I think. But, you know, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot, but I feel like the lyrics of this, maybe it's just not supposed to be something that's, like, really deep, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's kind of like a, you know, yeah, there's that line, of course, you know, baby, you boy, you don't know what you're missing. So I don't know. But it was a lot of fun, though. I really like these outfits. I really like the vibe of this. And again, I was very shook when that car exploded, but I think that's also a very fun inclusion of it. And again, that comparison of real life versus the stuff on camera is always, you know, it's a nice thing to be able to see past, because even I sometimes get a little bit like, you know, I guess like lured into this like false image of like everything's good and great, because, you know, you never really know who someone is when you're not seeing them on camera, you know, because everybody has a camera image. Even I have a camera image, definitely. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So thank you guys for joining me here. Again, I'm sorry that I missed the previous music video, that I missed Girlfriend, but I'm here now to watch them both. So I hope you had fun, and I am excited for whatever they have next. And also, like I said, I believe this was they released their like special album, which was just, I believe they basically like re-recorded their title tracks without Sujin in it, which makes a lot of sense because I guess they're supposed to like establish like this is our new era, you know what I mean? You know, we're different now compared to a couple years ago. No shade to Sujin, obviously, like she's amazing. But you know, I think, you know, that is kind of, it makes sense at least to me. So they had that released, and then they also did obviously this album, which was released today. So that is going to be interesting when I dive in. We are. So yeah. But I think that was all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching this all the way through. You deserve a gold star. I love you so much. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you'd like to, go ahead and do that. So that was all I wanted to say. Thank you for sticking through this despite my voice being in bad condition. I hope you understand. Let's go to the outro and I'll finish off this video. let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for playing joining with me. So yeah, that was i-dle's 2 new music videos. Sorry again, like I said, that I was late to the previous one, but I'm very excited to watch these now. I enjoyed the vibes. Definitely, like I said, we're gonna have to listen to them more to see where I really fall on this, but they were both really fun, and I really like the messages of both of them. But I feel like that has always been something that I've really vibed with them, is their messages of their music. Like, I've always enjoyed that, especially with like Nude and Queen Card, you know, like, love those. But yeah, I don't really know what to say other than that. If there's been any camera issues today, by the way, sorry about that. I think I just recently, like, I just figured out that maybe something is a little bit off, so I'm going to fix that ahead of the next video. But if there's been any issues today, sorry about that, and also, of course, sorry about my voice. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. You can also like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.